everyone, both on Twitch and YouTube. Um, just as a reminder, everyone, if you are over on YouTube, every 4 likes equals £1 that we are giving to our charity of the year, which is Cats Protection UK. So please do like the stream if you are enjoying it and want to help support the kitties. Very important to support the kitties, you know. Anyway, what are we doing tonight? We're playing The Sims 4 Back to the Portal Project Challenge. After a little bit of a hiatus, we had I had a holiday last week. Had a wonderful time, by the way, as some of you will probably already know. And last night we played Enzoy, which was a learning experience, let me tell you. So we'll probably play Enzoy again at some point. You know, it's a nice break to get away from the normal, typical games that we play. Um, but yeah, tonight we're going back into The Sims 4 doing the Portal Project Challenge. If you all have never heard of the Portal Project Challenge, it's a tongue twister. But what it is, basically, it is a story based challenge that I have created that puts your sim as homeless. It's almost like a rags to riches, but with a little bit of a twist. So your sim is homeless. They're stuck out in the middle of nowhere in the countryside, and they find this huge abandoned mansion. They take shelter in the mansion, and they find a book that says basically that the author of the book was this weird scientist type, experimenter person who was really wanting to prove that there were such things as alternate realities, and they built a portal in the basement. And the journal goes on to say, if you're reading this, it means that I was correct, but if you're reading this, it means that I wasn't able to get back. And the journal says, please, repair my portal, help me get back to the world that you are reading this from, which is, the base reality, or at least, as far as sim kind is concerned, that is the true reality. But yeah, so the portal room had another book in it that said, uh, please complete all of the tasks within, rebuild the portal, and you know come and find me and rescue me, basically. So the tasks are a spin the wheel. So this is, like I said, it's a spin the wheel challenge. Let me go into the wheel here. We've got the wheel, the wonderful Around the World in 80 Sims wheel, and it contained one quest or task for every single piece of DLC in the entire game that has ever been released for The Sims 4, as well as a few other things that I put in there just for funsies, such as, play My Sims, or play My Sims Kingdom, or play Enzoy, or play Sims 1, play Sims 2, play Sims 3, just little silly things like that, just to give us a little bit of a break from the main challenge. And originally, we started off with over 90 tasks, and we have added, every time there is a new piece of DLC that is released for The Sims 4, I add another task, and we're doing really well. We are down from a little over 90 tasks down to 30 tasks left on the wheel. I'm very proud of myself. The objective is to finish the entire challenge by the end of 2025. I think we're going to make it. Unless the Sims team drop an absolute ton of DLC on our heads within the next few months, uh, I honestly think we're going to finish all of the remaining entries by the end of the year. So it'll be fun. Opting, hello, hello. How are you doing? What's been going on in your life since last night? Everything all right? But yeah, I'm really enjoying this challenge, and I cannot wait to get into it tonight. We are not spinning the wheel right now because we spun the wheel last night during our Enzoy stream to find out what we're doing, the first thing that we're doing tonight. And the first thing that we're doing tonight is we're eating ice cream in the game. I already had ice cream in real life, but we're gonna have it in the game as well. So, shall we boot up the game? I think we should probably boot up the Sims and get some ice cream going. Opting, you see the wheel though. It's right there. but it's not being spun. Um, Not yet anyway. We will spin it because it's not gonna take long to eat ice cream in The Sims. And everything's still good where you're at. Is it still raining there by any chance? We had a slight chance of rain today, and yeah, there's no rain. It did not rain today at all. Let me just check my phone here for the weather. So yeah, it might rain on Saturday. And then like Monday to Thursday of next week, we've got the forecast is slightly changed. So Monday to Thursday of next week, we have an average of about a 35% chance, averaged out, to rain on all 4 days. So yeah, I'm hoping that we get the rain. I really do. You can send if you don't want the rain opting, please send it over here because we are in desperate need. I am watering my outdoor lilac tree because I've got a lilac tree that's in a pot, a very large pot, so it doesn't get too root bound. But I'm watering that thing every day, and it's still thirsty. That's how warm and dry it is over here. It's just so atypical for England and this time of year. It really is. We need the rain. We really, really need the rain. So this is not the Portal Project save. I was playing The Sims a little bit today, and this is my random legacy challenge that I do off stream. My This is my first generation right here, Hades. He is my first generation, and then we've got his son. And off the top of my head, I cannot remember his son's name. Callum, I think. But yeah, anyway, Callum here is unfortunately he came across that a while back. There was a bug that stretched out your child Sims, and he got that bug, and now he is like stretched out. He's a teenager, but he's like got really long, thin legs, and I cannot reset him. The game is just like, yeah, I'm not gonna let you reset it. The bug was supposedly fixed, but for some reason, his skeletal system just did not go back to normal. So he's just lanky. I've worked it into the story that this kid is just lanky. He is the second generation of my random legacy challenge. So I'm really looking forward to getting in and back into the save eventually and playing it. But y'all don't care about my random legacy challenge. Y'all want this one, which is the 2025 stream, which is the Portal Project challenge. This is what you all want, right? Let me just change things around a little bit. There we go. All right. So, yeah, I know I need to I need to take care of my wall posts. There we are. So we need to do ice cream. That is what we're doing right now. We are oh wow, we've got so much going on. Let's go into the house, into the lot, and get these guys some ice cream, shall we? Opting, it isn't that you don't care about my other challenge, it's just that we were promised ice cream. I know, right? And what kind of ice cream should we make? That is the big question. What kind of ice cream should we give the Sims? Because do we have enough money? Yes, we've got 7,000 simoleons. That is enough money. So if we go down here, all right, let's put the cake in the refrigerator. Actually, I can't put the cake in the refrigerator because I'm in build mode. So we'll just move the cake over here to this side. And we will put the ice cream maker here on this countertop. So if we go into the Cool Kitchen pack, I want to say Cool Kitchen was a kit, but it might have been a stuff pack. Yeah, it was a stuff pack. Okay. The Cool Kitchen kit, I am tempted to like redecorate the kitchen just a little bit using the stuff from this pack. In fact, I might do it. Let's go ahead. Let's redecorate, shall we? I think we should redecorate. Not majorly, you know, just a little bit. We don't want to decorate too much, but a little bit of decoration would be nice. So let me turn cheats on and do my build node cheats. Move objects on. And hidden objects on. Opting blood pudding, a classic UK flavor, probably. I have never heard of blood pudding flavored ice cream. But I'm sure the vampires would like it. You know, just saying. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this table and chairs. And that's a table. Wow, that is definitely a table. So we're going to get this table up. Let me change it to black because, you know, the entire house is black, red, and purple. I know that the task was like make ice cream, but we've got all of this stuff here. You know, I mean, I need to I need to redecorate. My brain is like, I must redecorate. I know I don't have to, but, you know. Oh, wow. That's an end piece in and of itself, isn't it? Wow. Okay, that's fancy. It's fine. I like a little bit of fanciness. It's all good. So just rearrange things a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah, there is a sink. Okay, cool. I was gonna say it doesn't look like there's a sink, but no, there is. Just, you know, we're just gonna nonchalantly just change things around a little bit. Not because we have to, but because I want to. Let's do the right in piece there. Right, perfect. Oh, this, you know, it's good. It's all good. We do have the island, which I think we'll ignore the island piece because the kitchen doesn't have an island to begin with, so we'll just ignore the island. Although I am tempted. You know what? Fine. I'll put one island piece there. There we go. Just to say that we did it. Just to say that we put in an island, a bit of an island, we'll do it. Now that we got an island in there, though, I need to do the stool. There we are. One island stool. It's all good. It's all fine. And I'm thinking a little bit of music as well. What do you all think? Let's turn on Epidemic Sound again and get a little bit of instrumental music coming on. Let's see. Let's go with music. Latest tracks. Instrumentals. There we go. Make sure that the sound isn't too loud. Little bit. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine for you all. All right. A little bit of salsa. Salsa to go with our ice cream, right? Who doesn't like a little bit of salsa to go with your ice cream? We'll just redo the kitchen real quick. I figure, you know, the whatchamacallit, the task just said to make ice cream, but sometimes you just gotta give in to temptation. Perfect. There's nothing there, is there? Nope. Okay. Over here. Just checking this wall, make sure. Oh, yep, there are counters. There are ones up here, so that's good. I like how the doors on this are kind of frosted a little bit. They're really pretty. I wouldn't mind a kitchen cupboards like this, to be completely honest. I'm gonna have to put the bucket of potatoes off the top of the refrigerator, though, because it's just not gonna match otherwise. Let's go left end piece and put that there. There we are. We've got the cookbook nook, which, let's go ahead and sell these. Don't really need them. Whoops, wrong button. Tempted to take that cupboard and, like, enlarge. Whoa. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say tempted to enlarge that, but I think it's not gonna work. Little bit too big, but that's perfectly fine. Let's make the sink black. We could make the sink red, but have you ever seen a red sink? Has anyone seen a red sink before? I've never seen a red sink. Opting salsa would probably be okay with blood pudding ice cream. Possibly, yeah. Very, very possibly. Alright, so we've got some flowers here. That's fine. We'll put these here on the table. Move the coffee cups there a little bit. Move this to the end of the table. There we are. Modern contemporary. Alright, let's see, where can I put this? I think we're gonna get rid of the purple cube. And we'll go with a couple of these over here in the corner, just two different ones. So we'll do that one and let's do that one and that one. There we go. No, we don't want pink. Pink is just no. Yeah, chilies. Okay, chilies is good. And fruit. There we are, chilies and fruit. Okay, just for a little bit of art, you know. Now, there is a cooker that comes with this kit as well, an oven. So let's get the red oven. You know, why not, right? We might as well. There we are. Then we can go with the steam catcher in red. Wow, that's huge, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's just clipping through the door just a little bit. You know what? I think I'll size it down by 1, just so it doesn't clip through the door. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Salt and pepper shakers, sure. Black and red. Mise en plates. Right here next to the sink. And I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these containers here. And that. We've got some cookbooks that I'll put there. We've got a wood block, which we will put there. The neat thing about this wood block, and I've seen some people do it before, is because it hangs up on the wall. It doesn't hang up on, it's not a counter thing, it's a wall thing. So I've actually seen people like use this as a backsplash. Like this. Just line it up. Just like so. And personally, I get the appeal. It does look quite nice. As a backsplash, you know. Then we got a spice rack, and we'll do the red one, and we'll put it right here on the wall. We've got some utensil racks. Put one there. And one there. Let's just make sure that it's not... Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Opting, you use bamboo laminate flooring as the backsplash in your IRL kitchen. Ooh. That sounds really cool. I like that idea. How does it look? In our kitchen right now, we've got Metro tiles. You know, the beveled ones that look really nice. We were just gonna go with straight up white as the backsplash, but I wanted, when we moved in, I'm like, I kind of want the theme to be, you know, the game Portal. So we did, I found some orange and blue, you know, like Portal orange and Portal blue tiles in the same style as the white ones. And we just kind of randomly interspersed just a few orange and blue tiles just here and there, just to break up the white, and it looks really good. Opting, you'll see if you can find a picture to save having to take one. Okay. Although, I'm just saying, but it might be faster for you to just, you know, take the photos. We've got this big old shelving unit here. And I am tempted to put the shelving unit right there in the dining room. We'll get rid of that photo. What else do we have here? We've got some lighting. Oh, I like this lighting a lot better than the lighting we currently have. So if I put 3 lamps there, and then we can get rid of all of these that I've stuffed, you know, stuck in the corners of the room. There we go. Then we've got a new refrigerator, so let's grab that one out and put the new one in. And finally, the ice cream machine. The thing we came here for in the first place. We'll go with the red and silver, and we will put it right there. Although I don't like how those are basically like right up against each other, so let me gently alt place. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, there we go. Sometimes you just need to alt place things, you know? Alright, so there we go. We've redone the kitchen and part of the dining room. And now we can craft ice cream. Let's check on our Sims real quick first, though. Oh, we got little Martini, who is angry because she's tired. Okay, okay. The two adults are taking care of the toddlers. So she's tired, so I think I will have her come upstairs and go to sleep. Thorny is actually okay, she's not hungry at all. Okay. Thorny has a lot of stuff going on right now. She has she needs the toilet, she's hungry. So what I will do, can she use, yeah, she can go potty on her own, so I'm gonna have her go potty. Why are you holding on to, put the kid down. Thank you. Alright, so she's taking a nap there on the thing. She'll be fine. I don't believe I told her to go up to her bed, and she's like, nah, I'm gonna nap in the big outdoor cinema, you know. So this little one is climbing down the stairs to go to the potty. And then I will have her grab a piece of cake. Meanwhile, Eileen is doing push-ups in the kitchen. So I'm gonna have her craft some ice cream. So what kind of ice cream do you think we should do? We got vanilla, pistachio, chocolate, lemon, pure perfection, whatever that is, orange, and orange sherbet. She can't make anything else because her skill isn't high enough. Now I'm thinking we should make some pure perfection, right? Opting orange. Okay, orange sorbet. We can do that. We'll have her make some orange sorbet. I keep wanting to call it shorbert. Because my brain is not working. Alright, so we're making the ice cream. She's still making it. It takes a while. You can actually see the machine crafting it, which I think is a really nice touch. Have to taste it to make sure it's of the proper consistency. I have no idea how long it takes, but I do like the little spinniness there. You know, the spinning animation. Oh, here we go. Here we are. Eileen has finished creating a carton of orange sorbet. The carton has been added to her inventory. All right, so we click on the inventory. There's 8 left, so what we can do is we can put it out here. And we can have her set a garnish. So what goes with orange? Shall we make it like pure orange and have her make a put orange slices on there as the garnish? And then we can set the topping and say, what goes with orange? Raspberry? Yeah, raspberry sauce. Okay, there we are. So now she can grab herself a bowl. And I will have Muir grab him let's grab a cone for Muir. Martini can grab a bowl as well. And Thorn, who is coming over to grab some cake. Instead of cake, I will have Thorn grab some ice cream as well. So you can see here, we set the garnish and the topping, and look at this. There's actually an orange slice and raspberry sauce on that ice cream. How cool is that? I think that's pretty cool. And then we've got the ice cream cone, again with an orange slice and raspberry sauce on it. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of the toddlers enjoying the ice cream as well. Oh, here comes Thorny. Here she comes. Toddling over to grab herself a bowl of ice cream. And where's the other one? Where's Martini? Oh, Martini is coming as well. Olive doesn't get ice cream right now because Olive's asleep, you know? If Olive wasn't asleep, then she would totally be getting ice cream right now. I'm just saying. You snooze, you lose. That's how it works, right? That is totally how it works. Alright, kid. Come on, sit down, get that ice cream out so that I can take a picture of you, of the extreme cuteness here. Oh my god. How cute is that? That is the cutest thing ever. Martini's on her way, though. She will get her ice cream soon. There's still 5 servings left, so Olive might get some as well. Olive is awake, so we can send Olive down to get some, we'll have Olive grab a bowl, whatchamacallit, a cone. I don't know what a cone and a bowl is, you know, the difference between? No idea. Otis Tinker is one, yeah, sure. Olive can talk to Otis Tinker, it's absolutely fine. I have no problems with that whatsoever. She can talk with whoever she wants. I'm not her boss, even though I technically am. Alright, Martini, once you've gotten yourself some ice cream, I'm gonna have you please take a nap. You can sleep here on the ottoman. And where are you going, Thorny? You are not gonna splash in the toilet. You're still slightly hungry, so why don't we see what's in the refrigerator? Okay, there's a ham dinner, so why don't you grab a serving of ham dinner, little one? Because if you're still that hungry, it's probably a good idea. Now, where's Martini? Okay, Martini's over here eating ice cream. So once Martini's finished eating, then I will have her take a nap on the sofa. Otis has spread some juicy gossip about me. Ooh, really? I see how it is. Yeah. I see how it is. Let's put that back in there. Opting cone versus bowl is probably something that you would have learned in geometry class. Probably, yeah. Cindy, hello! How are you doing? Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. You love my videos. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. How are you doing? You doing okay? Welcome in. By the way, drink of tonight, I try to have like a different drink every night. Tonight is Pepsi Max, just because it was offered. Usually I have water, and I do have water, but I also have Pepsi. So, alright, so how are the kids doing? And since we have finished the task of eating ice cream, I think once we've taken care of everyone's needs, that we should probably spin the wheel again. No, don't. Right. Sleep. There you go. Right. Eileen also has major issues with her needs, so we'll take care of her in a minute. Cindy, you're doing fine. Oh, glad to hear it. Opting wheel. Yes, wheel. Okay. So she can use the toilet. We're gonna have her use and sanitize. Then I'll have her grab something to eat. She's grabbing ice cream, that's fine. And then she can go to sleep. No, don't pick up the kit. Why do they always do that? Has anyone else that plays The Sims, have you noticed lately that when you click on energy, the energy need for your sim to to automatically resolve that need, if there's kids around, they want to pick up the kids instead of like sleeping. I might have to report that bug, because it's gotten to the point where it's just really annoying. And it's happening in every single one of my saves. And I've got like 3 or 4 saves. It is just so annoying. I'm sure I'll deal, but still. Okay, so she's going to the toilet. Then after she passed out, it's perfectly fine. Sims be Sims. So after she's done that, then I want her to... wait, I'll wait for her to go to the toilet first, because I know what the game is like. Martini, you need to take a nap. Like take 3 naps in a row, okay, kiddo? Just go to sleep. Sims. Muir is okay. Muir can take care of himself. It's all the other Sims that are being a royal pain in my batuckus. Go to the toilet. Oh my god. Thank you. Then you can talk to the rat. Ask about day, play with, and give a treat. Then you can go to sleep. My goodness. I love The Sims. I really do. I just wish that the bugs would get fixed. The annoying ones. The ones that are silly is absolutely fine, but the ones that are annoying, just please fix the annoying ones. I can deal with weather indoors, It's not game breaking. But constantly picking up toddlers instead of going to bed, not using the toilet when I've told you to, that needs fixing. Cindy, the children drive you crazy as well. Sometimes you delete them. I have to admit, I am tempted. I I know for a fact that there are simmers out there who purposely play with an 8 sim household. And I'm just like, how? I can't even handle these 5. If I had a full household of 8 people, I think that the rest of my hair would go gray. I mean, a full 8 sim household is more stressful than an IRL kid. No! What are you doing? I told you to go to bed in your bed. Can you not sleep in your own bed? Okay, you know what, Eileen? I'll tell you what, you're out here. Go ahead and sleep in the cot. It's fine. You do you. It's perfectly fine. Right, where is Thorny? Thorny, why are you outside? Alright, you... why don't you talk to that stranger real quick? Who is that even? Oh, it's Leighton. Okay, it's fine. Alright, you chat with Leighton, and you know what? Can Leighton? No. Alright, after you've chatted with Leighton, I want you to snap 3 times there, please. They've got a bedroom, it's just their bedroom is all the way up on the 3rd floor. And of course, you know, they can't get... By the time they climb the stairs, it's like an entire in-game day. And their needs are an absolute disaster by the time they get up to their bed. So... They just basically nap on the sofas and chairs downstairs just to make life easier for me. Anyway, okay, now that we've taken care of everyone's needs, let's spin the wheel. Where is the wheel? Here it is. Let's spin the wheel and find out what else we need to do tonight. Here we go. Spin, 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 spin. What are we getting? What are we landing on? What do we have to do? Well, that's gonna be next stream. Okay. We will play The Sims 1 on Wednesday. Often you're gonna file my face under delighted. Okay, so on Wednesday we're playing The Sims 1. Let me write that down. So at least we know what we're doing Wednesday. But we can't do that tonight. So, yeah, we'll have to wait till Wednesday for that. I will spin again. Cindy, one time you tried, one kid you tried to give to their father, who was Thorn, the B-lister star, the child got, oh dear. You mean the game auto-deleted them? Oh, wow. That's... That's interesting. I mean, at least now, like, though, you can always, like, I think it came with, was it the rent pack, for rent pack, where you can now change households by clicking on the door of their house. You can switch households, so you can play as a different household temporarily. You could always, with that, you could switch households and then move, because they're both classes player households then. That way you can more easily move Sims from one household to the other. So that might be an option in the future. Cindy, you forgot to hit move. Oh, oops. And yeah, that is cool. I do like that they added that in, especially because for Simmers who do rotation plays, I personally don't do rotational play. There is no way that I would be able to do a rotational gameplay. Like I said, I struggle with a 5-sim household. If I was juggling multiple households, no. There's absolutely no way I could do that. I'm slightly envious of those who can do, though. But that new feature is definitely good for them. Cindy, are you heading out? Thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. You take care of yourself. Have a good night. Opting, I'm getting through all the other game options on the wheel at least. You think Medieval? Yeah, Sims Medieval is still on the list, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this. I've written it down on my paper here in front of me to remind me that we're doing that on Wednesday. So, let's spin the wheel again. I haven't paused the game, by the way, so I don't even know what's going on in the background right now. Oh. Well. My sim needs to become a vampire. Okay. Alright. We can do that. Muir. Once you wake up, dude, I'm gonna have you go hunting, and we're gonna take a trip to Forgotten Hollow. Cindy, the child. Oh, the child, okay. Oh. Thorny, what are you doing? Why are you waking? No, don't. Go potty. Just don't wake people up. It's rude. You go potty. Oh, you're angry because you're groggy, you're tired, and you need attention. Okay, well, you go to the toilet, and the first person that wakes up, I will have them, oh, jeez. I will have them pay attention to you, okay? We really need a nanny. Seriously. Definitely need a nanny. Right. Grab a serving. You're hungry. Oh my god. This is... Cindy, have them play with blocks. That's probably a good idea. I should probably bring one of their toys, or some of their toys down from their nursery. This is their nursery. They've got all of these lovely toys here. They've got an entire toy box. Is that the toy box? Yeah, that's a toy box. Okay. I'll grab the toy box and take it down into the living room so that they can have something to play with. It's only fair, right? There we go. At least now they can play with their toys. Cindy, you click 3 times play. So, like, play with toy times 3. They've got quite a few toys in here, you know, so... Alright, so that little one's eating. And then after she's finished eating, then I'll have her play with the ducky. And then I'll have her play with Mr. Blue Bear. And then she can play with Teresa the Triceratops. There we go. That's Martini. So Thorny also needs to have a little bit of fun, but right now she's going to the toilet, so she's fine. Stop trying to wake up my sim. They can pay attention to each other, right? That counts. I hope. Opt in, and I scoffed at you and your ice cream suggestion. It's like you knew, Opting. It's like you knew what was coming up. Oxygen, you struggle controlling 3 Sims. You mostly spend time in cast creating Sims. I mean, that's a legit way to play The Sims. It really is. But yeah, I would be okay if it was just like one child or one baby or, you know, one little one, but 2 toddlers having twins is just seriously. Oh. Sorry. I know it's not an animation in The Sims, but every time a toddler opens up a toy box, I'm just picturing the lid just closing on their head. And I know it's not a thing that can happen in The Sims, but I cringe every time. And I have no idea why. Okay, why don't you play with that one. And then you can play with Chompy. And then you can play with the classic Woodmobile. There we go. So they're all having fun, you know. They're having fun playing with each other. I mean, playing with toys, you know. The butler should be waking up soon. Muir should be waking up soon. There we go. At least the babies are happy. Muir, instead of pawing a plate, why don't... Hold on, I'm gonna have to pause you because I know what you're like. Let me go into werewolf and hunt for food. There we go. And then this, before it goes off, can go back in the refrigerator. Okay, it's fine. Cindy, it's funny how they toddle. I love watching toddlers in this game. They're so cute. They really are. Oh, are you throwing a little temper, Thorny? Yeah, you're throwing a tantrum. It's okay. I know you're tired. Here, tell you what, why don't you play with your sister? Blow a kiss. Hug lovingly. Make funny faces. There we go. And then you can take a nap. Oh, look at her! She's putting the toy away. Aw. That is so sweet. Cindy, did I build this house? Yes. Would you guys like a tour of the house? I'll let the Sims do their own thing. So I'll give you a bit of a tour. So this is our mansion. And it started off as just the mansion with a huge overgrown garden. And as we got more and more tasks, we kept adding things. Yeah, they can have a jokester dynamic, that's fine. But yeah, we kept adding things. So we added the wishing well, and then a garden, and for some reason the door to my greenhouse is been deleted, but we've got the greenhouse. I'll have to fix that. Hold on. Actually, let me fix that real quick. Why? Where did that door go? Don't you hate it when that happens? Oh, okay. Okay, it is there. There we go. Silly game. Anyway, we then added an outdoor garden and a greenhouse. Then we have the outdoor retreat. Everything that I built was a different task. So we got the outdoor retreat here. We've got a little camping spot. We've got the gazebo and hot tub and barbecue area. We've got the slip and slide and a little picnic blanket. We've got an outdoor sheltered cinema. And it's sheltered because otherwise the outdoor TV breaks. It's an outdoor projector, so you would think, and it says outdoor projector, but if it's outside, it breaks. So I put it under a roof. Then we've got this little building is my small business. So it is a magical cafe. And what we do is my sim, when we open up the cafe, my sim is a magic user. So he's a spellcaster. So he magics up some food using Gran Deliciosa. Enough to like fill up this table and fill up the tables here in the window, and he opens up the business, and people come. They pay a one-off fee to enter the cafe, and it's an all-you-can-eat style buffet, and they just sit there, eat, and watch TV. That's it literally runs itself. It's so cool. So then we have the entrance of the house. So let's go into the house here. We've got the entrance. And if we go here, we've got a little sitting nook with a fireplace. And then we have a little tower, the ground floor of the tower, that's just plants. Then if we go into the living room is mostly done up with, I think it's Pearson's kit, the living room kit. We've got a little reading nook here using the book nook kit. Then if we go through this door, we have a rather nice bar, bachelor style pad, you know, gaming tables, big TV for sports, and all of that wonderful stuff. Then if we go through here, we have the kitchen that we just did up tonight using the Cool Kitchen pack. And then we've got the dining room and another sitting area using assorted packs. And if you're eagle-eyed, you may have noticed that there's a secret door there. We'll get to that in a minute. Because going up to the next floor... Cindy, aw, thank you so much. Yeah, going up to the next floor, we have a fox who is going to go in there and talk to the toilet because the foxes like talking to the toilet for some reason. I don't know why. But we're going to go in there so you can see the nightmare that is the foxes. But we have a little pet area here with a rat, and there's the nightmare fox talking to the toilet. They do that sometimes. It's kind of, yeah, we ignore it. I haven't really done up the bathroom yet, so that's why this area is very sparse. There's literally nothing in. The floor is still old. This is like the only, almost the only room, really, that I haven't done up yet. So it's just not much there. I did do this bit, though. So, with the My First Pet stuff. So going, let's see, that's the bathroom. So if we go into this room, this is my Sim Self's room. Done up rather nicely with lots of plants and this huge monstrosity of a bed, which I absolutely love. And then we have the second level of the tower, which is just used for storage. This is a huge house, by the way. It's absolutely massive. Going into this room here, this is Olive's bedroom. And of course the window is broken, but that needs to be fixed. But yeah, we've got Olive's bedroom, and Olive is the only person who has a computer, so everyone uses her computer. If we go into this closet, you'll see a door. It's a secret room, which is Eileen's bedroom, the teenager's room. She also has a computer, but no one ever uses her computer for some reason. I have no idea why, but no one uses her computer. Everyone uses Olive's, but this is a really nice hidden room for a teenager, I thought. Going back through the hidden room, We've got a toddler who's asleep on the stool there. It's a perfectly normal thing to see. And then if we go into this room, we've got the home gym. And then a nice hidden bookcase here using the Secret Sanctuary kit. And a room done up in Secret Sanctuary using the Secret Sanctuary kit. And then finally, well, I say finally, it's not finally because we've got the upstairs to do. Here we go. So if we go up here, we've got a little knitting area. Then and here is the kids' room, the toddlers' room. We've got the crib from when they were a baby, and one bed, mainly because there's not enough room for 2 beds, and I realized when they aged up to toddler that getting them up and down 3 flights of stairs was not fun, so they kind of live downstairs, unless someone carries them upstairs. That's fine. This is a completely blank room. It will eventually, hopefully, be a bathroom. This room is our photo studio. Again, it was a task, so I turned this room into a full-on photo studio. Very eclectic. I mean, you know, there's 2 different moods here, but it's all good. And then finally, if you go through, which door is it? This one? Is it this door? Yes, this door. This is the butler's room. So the butler has himself a nice, sparsely furnished, but really nice bedroom. Cindy, oh yeah, this is an absolute massive house. And this isn't it. We do have, if we go down into the basement, the basement, we have a bowling alley and bar. And then we have a little nectar maker corner over here. And then if we go one more down, this is it. This is the portal room. We've got the portal, which is being in the process of being fixed. And it's done up in the basement kit stuff. So it's all decorated up with all of the worn out basement storage stuff. So yeah, this is this is the entirety of the house. And as we do more, spin the wheel and get more tasks, then we do more things. I might redo a portion of the house. Like tonight, we redid the kitchen. I'm really wanting to get to the bathrooms eventually. I'm hoping that we do. But yeah, it's been a fun few months. It really has. And speaking of tasks, we now need Muir. Muir, let's travel. Because we need to go to Forgotten Hollow and become a vampire. So let's do that. Just ourselves. Cindy, thank you so much. When it's all done, I'm going to put, when we finished doing this challenge on live stream, I'm going to put the finished house up on the gallery, as well as the completely empty house. And I'm also going to put the entire challenge online so that if people want to do the challenge, they can do. Alright, so where are we going? World Select. We want to go to Forgotten Hollow. And we need to become a vampire. So let's go visit the Vittoris. Because why do they have a cat? You know what? I don't even want to know why they have a cat. It's fine. But yeah, we will go visit them because Caleb is usually very happy to turn pretty much anyone into a vampire. So it's all good, right? I'm sorry. What? Hold on. Oh my god. I didn't even know there was a dinosaur costume for cats. That is freaking adorable. Are we seriously flirting with Caleb? Let's show off tattoos. I am not confessing my attraction to Caleb. Let's discuss fears. I mean, what? Optane go to where? Right, you knew it was a hollow, but you'd forgotten. Optane. So bad. I love it. Alright, confess interest in vampires. Can I say, will you turn me into a vampire? I don't even know what that's under. Ask if Caleb wants to become a werewolf. No. That's not what I want. What is it does anyone know what it's under? I want to say it's under... I want to say that it's under friendly. But I'm not 100% certain. Sing about rebate day. Nope. What do you want, Thomas? It's not complaints, it's not compliments. Deep thoughts. Yes, you may. Nope, I don't think it's there. What about Lilith? Let's see. Let's do a polite introduction to her. You alright, Paul? You have an ice cream. Okay. You did a Furby remix. Yes, you did. Cindy, you don't know how to or where the ask for to become vampire is. You just got the pack. Ooh, there it is. Ask to turn. Muir and Lilith have a strong romantic relationship. Ooh. Okay. So we've just asked her to turn us. Is she gonna turn us? Is she gonna do it? Oh, she's gonna do it. She's doing it. By the way, my sim is a spellcaster, a werewolf, and now a vampire. I do have a mod. I have a mod that allows me to become multiple occults at once, so... Okay, so hopefully this will work. Alright, let's see. Oh, strangely hungry. Yes. Okay, that's good.
Jessene.
Wayne Fabana. Chita.
That's a good sign.
Huh? Cheers. Palachava? Yipsy Yalao. Nivana.
Cindy, you're afraid to use mods. The one that I use, I think it's Zerbu's occult mod. And it literally lets me become every single occult that's in the game. The only problem is it hasn't been updated in forever. But as long as they don't add any new occults to the game, then the mod will work. I'm really, really hoping that the leak and rumors are not true. If you've heard the leak, I can't talk about it because, you know, being part of the EA Creator Network, I can't talk about the specifics. But yeah. If you've heard of of what's going on with rumors and leaks, then you might have heard about the rumor about what they might be adding to the game. But yeah, as long as they don't add any new occults, then the mod should be fine. But I am hoping that if they do add a new occult, that someone will take it on themselves to update the mod. I'm really hoping so, because I love this mod, and it would be a shame if it breaks.
Fricka Janae. Apolachaba. Sobe's about Apolachaba. Cleave.
I think that Muir and Lilith Vitor might end up getting together. I'm just saying. They've really kicked it off. Let's just have nice chats, you know? I mean, we might as well. We're here, so why not? Now, I might need to get... I was gonna say I might need to get a plasma tree, but... we do have 2 Sims, well, 3 adult Sims nearly, 2 adult Sims and 1 teenage Sim at home that we could probably totally use as food. You know, I see nothing wrong with this. Oh, these poor Sims. There's another mod that I used to use that I think it's by Little Miss Sam. And it basically, you know, the care for self action here, it broadens that out. So when you click on the little icon here, the care for self icon, you could actually instruct that Sim to do specific things. So you could make the Sim happy, you know, take care of needs to make happy, and the Sim would become happy. You could, with a child Sim, you could say work on such and such skill, or do homework, or, you know, stuff like that. And really good mod. I do recommend that one. I don't have it right now, but I do recommend it. Cindy, it's a game, have fun. Exactly, exactly. Thanks for the tutorial, Vlad. Yay! Level 2 of the vampire lore skill. And level 1 of... Okay, wait. I got level 1 and then level 2 and then level 1. Little bit weird there, Sims, but it's fine. Unlock the vampire tome. I've discovered the Von Flavius Vampire Emporium while searching for vampires. I can purchase Encyclopedia Vampirica Volume 1 on the computer under Vampire Secrets. Nice. We might want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and send Muir home. We should become a vampire within the next few days. Which is absolutely fine. And we need to work on mastering the vampire skill. So if I was doing this as a long-term game, you know, like a legacy game, then what I would do is I would literally play until I maxed out. And that's what the challenge is going to be. But I'm speed running this as a test to make sure that the tasks are actually doable and make sense. And you know, you can look at a list as much as you want, and sometimes looking at a list, your brain just goes into just fogland, and what looks good on paper doesn't always look good in game or work well in the game. So, right, I would like Muir. Oh, we got. Gosh darn it, the meat's spoiled. It's fine. Muir, why don't you hunt for food, please? And then I'll just put that in there. It's fine. Cindy, when can you bite the kids? When they age up to teenager, I think, because I know you can't use kids as food for vampires, unfortunately, but I think you can do teenagers. I think vampires can bite teenagers. So, aw, good job, kiddo. Well done. All right, Olive, why don't you take care of where's Martini? Oh wow. Okay. Eileen, Martini really needs help. So no, you are not eating raw meat. You are not a honestly, Muir. Tell you what, Muir. Here, let's do it this way. Where's the kid? Okay, there she is. Okay. Muir, why don't you do a delicioso? There we are, and then you can eat that. Once she's eaten that, then she can get a bath. Oh, look at that green, stinky cloud following her. Oh, yuck. Very yuck. It's okay. It's fine. She'll be fine. Cindy, you're just goofing. I mean, I could have answered and said there's a mod for that, because there probably is. Oh, I have done so much in The Sims. So what is the craziest gameplay that you've ever done in The Sims? Mine was, I had a Sim that was a vampire, and I... sorry, not a vampire. I had a Sim that was a yoga guru. And the Sim basically would have yoga classes on his lot, and after the yoga class was finished, he would flirt with one of the students, one of the customers, until she fell in love with him. Then they would elope. I would have her go down into the basement, and he would lock her in the basement, and he basically had his own little cult/harem down in the basement. And they had hydroponics down there, and they farmed, and he became very, very rich very quickly, because they would, I would transfer all of their household funds to his fund when they got married, and I had a mod that allowed him to marry multiple people. So he was married to 7 other people. It was a whole thing. It was so much fun. All right, before we get carried away here. Muir, I know you're tired, but I need you to please repair that toilet. Okay, Martini needs some attention, so I'm just gonna have her talk with her mum for a bit. Just to get a little bit of, you know, little bit of attention and fun up. Alright, now we've got Thorny. What are you doing, kiddo? Why are you going out? Oh my god. Okay, okay. Muir, if you don't mind, magic up some food for this kid. Eat the garlic noodles, please, kid. There we go. Poor baby's nearly starved to death. Is no one taking care of the kids while Muir was away? Oh my gosh. Oh, the poor thing. Alright, so she's going off. She's gonna eat. She needs to have some fun, attention, and she needs a bath. So, I'm just leaving. Yeah, I've got to take care of the toddlers. So, we're gonna take care of the toddlers' needs real quick, and then have then I'll have Muir buy that vampire encyclopedia and learn about vampires. Because I mean, if you're gonna become a vampire, you kind of need to learn about them a little bit, you know? I mean, it's just logical to me. And I'm out of pop. Oh no, how terrible. It's fine, I've got water. I tend to drink so much when I live stream. I mean, I drink a lot during the day. That sounded so wrong. But I do tend to drink a lot, especially when it's warmer weather. So I have had 4 cups of coffee, iced coffee, 4 cups of iced coffee, 2 teas, a glass of Pepsi, and 1 of these. And this is like 700 liters of water. So I've had quite a bit to drink today. I'm surprised I'm not sloshing around when I move, you know? Okay, so who's awake? What are you doing? Okay, you're getting yourself some food. I need you to please come over here and... What is that one? Is that Thorny? Yes. Thorny needs a bath. So give a bubble bath to Thorny. How are you doing, Martini? You are going to go play with the dollhouse. That's fine. You go and have some fun. Thankfully, they can climb stairs now. Eileen, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to wake you up so that you can take care of the rat. So let's ask about day, observe. Yes, they have a strict family dynamic. That's fine. Play with and feed treat. Then you can do whatever you want, alright? Oh wow, is it nearly Christmas? Oh my god, it's Christmas tomorrow. It's Winterfest. Wow. I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea that it was Winterfest. I mean, geez. Oh, and on Friday, it's like everyone's birthday. It's Eileen's birthday and the toddler's birthdays on Friday. Aw, geez. Okay. Cindy, be careful. The bladder only holds 800 of cc's liquid. Yeah, that is very true. It's alright, I go to the toilet a lot as well, so it's fine. Especially when I have the coffee. because coffee is a natural diuretic because of the caffeine. So, I would have like half a glass of coffee, and it was in this mug as well. So, and this is a pretty big glass. So it would be like, full of coffee, and I would have about half of it and need the toilet. So it's all good though. It's all good. All right, so baby's having fun, having a bath, getting her hygiene level up. That's good. So once she's finished in the bath, then I'm gonna have her chat. Yeah, I know you're hungry, Eileen. Go get something to eat. Here. Eileen, why don't you cook something? Eileen's like, I'm starving. You're not starving, Eileen. You're fine. Make a party size of whatever that is, and then you can eat. My goodness. Sims, they're so dramatic. Cindy, you're 66, mom figure. Aw. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, I'm 48 this year. So, yeah, my son, he's my youngest. I have 3 kids. My 2 eldest daughters live over in the States, and they are both in their late 20s. Well, mid to late 20s. And my son turns 23 this year, which he is extremely excited about, because he's excited about every single one of his birthdays. He's autistic. My son is autistic. So he gets excited about every little thing, which is just adorable. But yeah, he's really excited for his birthday this year because he says that he wants to have a Furby. He has a Furby. He bought a Furby with his own money, which I was very surprised about because he doesn't like buying things for him at all. He doesn't like spending money. Oh no, Thorny loves water. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, so he loves Furbies. He's recently gotten into Furbies. And he's like, oh, I want to, he's like, I want a second Furby for my birthday. So I'm like, well, we're gonna have to see. We will see if we can get you a second Furby. And he doesn't want just any Furby. The Furby he bought for himself, he was very specific that he wanted a 2012 model Furby that's purple and pink. And then he's like, oh, well, I want a second Furby. And he's like, and it's got to be the blue 2012 Furby. And I'm like, it's like, all right, kid, okay. So sweet. Absolutely super sweet. When he wants something, he knows exactly what he wants. Oh, who's died now? Sorry, there are like lots of people that have been dying lately in this game. Alright, so, right? Okay, Olive, why don't you go ahead, you go to the toilet, use and sanitize. Then you can go downstairs and get yourself something to eat. I'm sorry, did you ever make you're eating ice cream? I'm pretty sure I told you to cook. It's fine. It's fine. Olive, why don't you go and cook then? It's like you tell someone to cook and they go down and eat ice cream. I mean, fair. It's fair. It's what I would do. Oh, hello. Active aura? If Olive continues, she'll be able to channel her experience into an aura that helps nearby Sims build active skills. Okay, that's the first time I have ever had a Sim unlock that skill perk. Oh, that is so cool. Hold on. Can we do it now? I've never done mastery perks. Activate active aura. All right. I don't know how long we can activate it for, but let's do it. Yeah, she can like alternative music. It's fine. Cindy, take care of my Simmer family. You gotta take care of your Simmer family. 100%. Both IRL family and Sim family. You gotta do it, right? There we are. She now has her aura. Oh, wow. That is cool. So everyone around her will now, their skills will go up faster now.
No beam.
Okay, you're there. Why don't you go downstairs and watch your mom? So let's see. Let's come over here. Go here. Because I'm wondering if the baby comes here and hangs out around Olive while the aura is activated, will her skill level go up? Like, will her movement skill start going up? No, you need to... Oh my god. Resume. Don't eat the ice cream. Oh, jeez, Sim. I can't leave you alone for 2 minutes, can I?
Shupaza.
What do you mean you can't? I'm pretty sure you can. Alright, hold on. I think... Can I put that there? Yes. Alright, resume the food, please. You're saying you can't. Oh my god, this game. I swear this game is going to be... I swear this game is gonna be the end of me. Okay, let's put that there then. Let's put that there. And now can you resume it, please? No. Why? Why can you not? Is there something wrong with the cooker? I hate when the game gets like this. Okay, hold on. Right. Come here, please. Go here. Okay, resume, please. Alright, you're saying that you can't because of pathing issues. Alright. Let me try this again. Okay. So you can't do it because of pathing issues. Is it the counter? So if we bump these cupboards up, can you do it now? No. Okay. Is it because of that? Can you do it now? No. Alright. I have to admit, I'm a bit confused. What if I put it there and move that There. Can you do it now?
No beam.
No.
Shorg.
Okay, so is it something to do with the cooker? If we move this light over here in the corner. It's the problem with The Sims sometimes. Pathing issues just decide to do some weird things. And the Sim is like, yeah, I can't do anything that you're asking me to. Let me sell that and see if maybe it's that. Alright, what about now? How did the... How was the exhaust fan keeping her from pathing to the... You know what? I'm not even gonna... I'm not even going to... Yeah. So that's why the other Sim was eating ice cream, because she couldn't finish the recipe. It's fine.
Ah, Ina.
I'll have Olive finish both recipes. That way there's at least gonna be plenty of food for them. I mean, yeah, I could have Muir magic up food for them all as needed, but the problem with that is it really doesn't make sense, you know? Right, we'll put that in the refrigerator. Let her eat some of it, and then I will have her resume that. Eileen's going off to school. It's Christmas tomorrow. The only problem with her having this aura is it's green, and it's the exact same shade of green that the stink cloud is. So I keep thinking that her hygiene level is low.
Soy brift.
How are the babies? She's tired, so she's gonna cry. Where is she? She's all the way upstairs. Aww. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this plate of food and put it up here so that the babies have something to eat. Here you go, kiddo. Why don't you grab something to eat? Eileen can go to school on her own. It's fine. You get something to eat, and then you can go to sleep. All right. And where is Thorny? Thorny is also tired and is using her nappy instead of the big girl potty. But that's okay. So I'm going to open up the refrigerator here and have her get some halakas. And then she can also go to bed. Oh, this is a very medieval song playing in the background. It makes me want to play Sims Medieval. Or Skyrim. One of the two. I'm not sure which one. We will play Sims Medieval at some point this year, though. It's on the task wheel. So we will get there one day. All right, Muir, how are you doing? How are you feeling? You need to go to the toilet. All right, you do the toilet thing. Everyone is cold, so I'm going to turn the thermostat on. Actually, I'll have Muir turn the thermostat on his way up to the toilet. Where's the bathroom? Oh, there it is. The, have him feed a treat to the thing, and then, yeah, there we go. Use the toilet. And let's do a use and sanitize, so that a little bit of his hygiene levels go up. And then we'll have him take a bath. Bathe like a beast. And at least his... Oh, look, we got another fox. Are you going to be creepy? Yep, you are going to be creepy. Gingerbread Fox. I love the name. That is so cute. Gingerbread Fox. If I ever had a pet fox, I would name it Gingerbread as well. That is really cute. Muir, I told you to go to the... You know what? Never mind. Take your bath, and then you can go to the toilet. Honestly, this this game. It's fine. Okay, so we do need money. We only have 4,000 simoleons. Only. The problem is our bills is 11,000 simoleons currently. 11,000. We definitely need money. So, I'm going to come over here and have Muir magic up some food. Just like a bunch of times. And then we'll open up the business. And we will, hopefully make some good money. Hopefully. I mean, the good thing about this is, if we go to our business lot, here we are, small business residential. We are at 4 stars, so we are very close to getting that 5-star mark, which is good. All right, so what do we have? We have some roast chicken. We've got fish and chips. Fish tacos. Next. Grilled cheese. Next. Pasta primavera. All right. That sounds good. More grilled cheese. We need 2 more, please, Muir. Just to fill these up. Is that more pasta primavera? Yes, it is. And more fish tacos. That's perfectly fine. Let's open the shop. Get some tea on the go, and then everyone can come and eat some food, pay me lots of money, and hopefully we'll be able to pay our bills. Hopefully. Can't promise anything, but, you know, we might be able to eat some of our bills. I'm going to have him harvest all of the prairie grass as well. And then I might have him dive for deals after he's finished harvesting all the prairie grass. Again, this is just to try to get some cash in. So he's opened up the business, and in a minute we will. Oh, here we go. We'll start seeing some customers. So they're just gonna walk right over here. They're gonna grab food. They're gonna sit. They're going to do friendly interactions with other customers, and watch TV, and they're gonna be happy. Because that is 100% totally how this works. I do not want to become a painter. Sorry. None of the tasks have said become a painter, so I can't become a painter yet. All right, let's see. What do we've got? We've got apple, which will sell. Pear, which will sell. We've got the prairie grass hay, which will sell. Ooh, we found a whirly flower frog. 160 simoleons. That's good. I'll sell that. Uh-oh. Oh, it's fine. Okay. I'm like, oh no, what's happening? What's happening with YouTube? Anyway, for those of you who have just dropped in, welcome to the channel. We are doing the Portal Project Challenge, which is a story-based challenge where our sim started off as homeless. They have to complete a certain number of tasks, and by certain number I mean one task for every DLC that's currently available in The Sims 4. We started off with over 90 tasks. We are now down to about 30. So we're doing really well. And at the moment, we've got a nearly 12,000 simoleon bill to pay. So we're trying to make as much money as possible real quick so that we can pay our bills. So we've opened up our small business here, which is an all-you-can-eat cafe. People are having food. They're happy. They're giving us money. That's good, right? That is totally good. And my sim is also becoming a vampire. That is also a thing that is happening. Ooh, we got an energy nectar. Nice. That is definitely good. Not yet aged, so I'm going to go down here to our basement. Here we are. And I'm going to open this up and see what we have. We've got lightly aged, okay, and moderately aged, so I'm going to put that in there. That's fine. So unfortunately, we can't use that up yet, but it'll be fine. We'll get there. Muir, I want you to dive for deals, please, about, as many times as you can. I'm sure you'll be fine. The butler is taking care of the toddlers, so they're okay for now. Everyone is eating and generally doing okay at the restaurant. Let me just do a little bit of tidying up. That still has food on it, so I'll put it in the refrigerator so that the kids can, get food whenever they need to. Grab this glass. This is another thing about the cafe, is because, people leave their dirty dishes. So I've got the Gordian bin. And because I've got 5 Sims in my household, every time I throw something away in that bin, it gets gives us 50 simoleons. So I am 100% fine with that. All of the leftovers go into the refrigerator, you know, from people who don't finish their meals. So it's free food for us. Free money as well. So yeah. Alright, everyone's still doing alright. Muir's finding loads of nice things, including orange dye, which, ooh, that's worth 75 simoleons. That's nice. I'm keeping the potion of rejuvenation because I'm gonna need that. Houndstooth dye, not worth much, but I'll sell it. Alright, now we'll go over here and we will harvest everything that we need to. Let's sell everything. We'll also sell the honey and bond with the bees. We'll also go in here and sell everything. Oop, and we need to weed a few things, so we'll just go ahead and do Floral with the for the plants that need it. Need to keep an eye on Muir's spellcaster charge, but he's doing alright, so he's fine. We currently have just under 9,000 simoleons, so that's... We're doing really well there. I'm rather happy with that. Still getting customers coming in. So for those of you who don't have the Businesses and Hobbies pack, I would highly recommend it. It is... I mean... You don't get much when you first start, but you get more than you would at a regular job, you know? It's definitely a get-rich-quick scheme that actually works. The only downside is to open up your business, you do need money. So you do need like, 75 simoleons to start off with each day to open up the business. But it's not really that big of a deal. If we're being completely honest. Eileen is back from chess. Good, good, good. Oof, Eileen really needs to take care of her needs, so I'm gonna have her take care of her bladder and hygiene need, and feed. Actually, Whiskers is all right, but I'll have her feed him a treat anyway. It's because I'm nice like that, you know. How are the babies? She's alright. She does need the toilet, so we'll have her go potty. She's also tired. So, I might have her take a nap. I will be so glad when these toddlers age up to kids. I am not even kidding. I will be so happy when they become children, so that they can, take care of themselves just a little bit more. I don't know where all this trash came from, but I'm going to recycle it all. There's like 5. Where did all this come from? Oh my gosh. This is a bit on the ridiculous side. It's fine. Ooh, we got a postcard from Whiskers. Yay. If it isn't a copy of one we already have, then we'll keep it. Otherwise, we're selling it if it's a copy. Okay, so all of that trash has been recycled. Thorny is currently going to the toilet. I will have her toddle over here and grab a serving of something. At least, you know, like there's other toddlers here, so they can always like, you know, chat with the other kids. Aw, the doggy's all asleep. Aw, so cute. Luckily, knock on wood, no one has died at my business yet. And I am extremely happy about that. I am definitely happy that no one has died, although we do have a few cold children here. So... But I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure everything will be fine. Whoa, where'd the baby go? That's a bit... Okay, it's fine. Aw, baby's toddling over, grabbing that grilled cheese. Alright, Olive... okay, you're heading to the... Oh, wow, everyone's turning blue. Oh my gosh. People are going to freeze to death. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Ooh, we've got enough to pay the bills now. Aw, yes. I am super happy about that. Thorny, what do you mean you can't nap? Okay, it's fine. Go ahead and nap on the sofa. Like 3 times. Eileen is absolutely knackered, so I'm gonna have her grab something to eat because she's hungry. She's also tired and she needs a bath. So let's have her go up here, take a bath. Actually, Muir, why don't we do it like this? Here, let's pause the game real quick so that I can have Muir do this, because I keep forgetting Muir is a magic user. So we can have him scrubberoo. He can scrubberoo Eileen, bringing her hygiene up to green, and thereby making her happy. Can we do the same thing with the little one up here who's asleep? No, we cannot. Okay, it's fine. Thorny's hygiene is okay. She's very tired, but actually... Hold up. I'm curious if Muir has any spells that will energize, you know, someone or help with their energy need. So let's see. Just out of curiosity, because I don't normally pay much attention to spells. Wait. Can we not? Huh. We can't cast spells on babies. How did I never notice that before? Yeah. We can't cast spells on babies. Well, that's no fun. Darn. It's fine. It's fine. Can I... We can inquire about local hauntings with a toddler, but we can't use Scrubberoo on a toddler. Okay. Right. Sims. Never change. Never change. Alright, all the food is gone spoiled. So I'm going to have Muir do a... Is it Delicioso on them? Because I think if he does Delicioso on food, that it makes the food better again. Yes, it does. Fantastic. So we'll do that again. Magic, spell, Delicioso. And the same for all the rest. Magic, spells, Delicioso. And this one. There we go. With an empty plate, if we do... No, we can't. Okay, I was going to say if we do... Can we do Delicioso on an empty plate? And it remakes the food, but no. That's a shame. It's fine, though. Not angry. Not angry at all. I'm just happy that casting Delicioso on spoiled food makes the food better again. Because that is super cool. And is actually something that I didn't know until recently. Okay. We now have more than enough money to pay the bills. So I'm going to let Muir pay the bills. It means we're gonna have less than 2,000 simoleons in our household funds. But we paid the bills, and in my mind anyway, that's all that matters. We can always make money if we need to. Like, for example, I can make a wish and wish for simoleons. Oh no, Whiskers the Third has died. Aw. I think we're gonna have to get another Whiskers. Okay, hold up. Ooh, we got money! Oh no. We're gonna have to, demand that someone give us money. Right. You, Summer. Hi. Glad to meet ya. How are you doing? You doing alright, Summer Holiday?
Ooh, Siwa.
Green.
You know, Summer, I have heard that you've got a secret that you don't want other people knowing about. Opting yes. Nothing has ever gone wrong with the wishing well. Never. Oh, she only... Oh. Wow. 6,000 simoleons... Sorry, 4,900 simoleons. Someone must have gotten to the restaurant at the same time. About 5,000 simoleons. I'll take it. I will take it. Not gonna complain about that. Also, we need to purchase a rodent. And go to the toilet. No, don't go to bed, Muir. You need the toilet. So, we need to rename the rat to Whiskers the Fourth. No, toilet, Muir. Go to the toilet. Oh my god. I don't believe I'm arguing with the Sims again. What? No, no. She's going to the toilet. Okay, the customer is going to the toilet. Fine. Here, use this one, please, Muir. I know you're hungry. You can eat in a minute. There. I queued up a food thing for you, alright? I mean, I'm happy, you know, with blackmailing Summer Holiday. Asking Summer Holiday very nicely for some money. You know, she very nicely, out of the kindness of her heart, gave us 6,000 simoleons. So I think that that is an awesome thing to have happened. Personally, you know? Alright, so I'm just going around and grabbing all of the dirty dishes and putting them in the bin. Gee, this is a bit ridiculous. I just spent 11,000 simoleons on, you know, bills. And who died? Bianca Ito died. Oh dear. Oh. You know how I was saying that, you know, at least no one has died? Yeah, about that? Oops. It's fine. It's fine. Not a problem. Absolutely not a problem, right? Everything is fine. Okay, Muir, come over here, grab some tacos. I'm trying to be nice to my sim and, you know, actually make sure he gets something to eat. Unfortunately, he's like, yeah, you know, Muir, I'm gonna do something else. I don't want food. Why would I want food? I'm just almost starving to death. I don't want to eat. I mean, you know. Why would my sim want to eat? We are gonna have to close up shop soon, though, because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'll have him grab something to eat, and then I'll have him close the shop. And once he's closed up the shop, then we'll just move all of the leftovers to the refrigerator. Actually, I was gonna say I'll go ahead and do it now, but it's fine. Muir, why are you throwing things away? What are you do? Stop throwing things away. Oh my god. Close up the shop, please. Grab something to eat. Do as you're told. I don't believe I have to tell my sim, as in like 3 or 4 times, tell my sim to do something. Oh, thank goodness. How much did we make? Holy schmoly. 7,500 simoleons for ticket sales to 30 customers. 5,600 for revenue from services. Over 1,000 in tips. Dang, we don't employ any we don't have any employees, so there's no expenditures there. Dang. Net profit 14,000 simoleons for today. Wow. Seriously? Wow. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. All right, let's stick all the food in the refrigerator. Keep selling all the dirty dishes until the, whatchamacallit, until the butler starts tidying up. That's the thing, we kind of have to, you know, if we want lots of money, we kind of have to hurry up and like beat the butler to cleaning up after everyone. Because the butler puts things in this bin. But instead of getting 50 simoleons, we only get 12. Which is weird. So unfortunately, yeah, I've gotta do this manually. I really should put one of these bins. You know what, actually, that's probably a good idea. Let me go over here. I'll do an eyedropper on the bin. And, like, put it there. That way it's a little bit faster. Right, Muir, you stink. Sorry, but you do. Groom yourself, please. And then you can go to bed, because you're freaking knackered. Is it rude to tell your Sims that they stink? I'm asking for a friend. Muir is transforming into a vampire! Sweet. I am now a vampire. Nice. We've got power points. No, that's spellcaster perks. Hold on. Okay, so we now only have 4 needs. Let me go into the occult menu and we will show... where is it? Let's see. Occult menu. Show overlay for vampire. There we go. This way we can do our vampire PowerPoints now. Okay, so we've got 4 PowerPoints. We can do we can spin them on these things. So we've got Occult Student, which is use less vampire energy. Eternally Welcome, which means that we don't have to ask permission to enter someone's home anymore. Cast Hallucination, which is make another sim talk to themselves, which is very silly. Then there's Bat Form, which is the ability to fly anywhere as a bat, but we've got the broom from being a spellcaster, so we don't really need to be a bat. Then we have Detect Personality, which is learn about another sim's traits just by going beep and knowing everything about them. So I'm thinking the Occult Student. Just because using less energy is going to be a good thing. So we'll do that, and then we'll save the last PowerPoint for when we level up, and we'll do one of these. The next level is we will have a choice between Vampiric Charm, Vampiric Strength, Command, which is being able to command other Sims, but we can already do that via spells. So that's kind of useless. Immunity to Garlic, and gain the power to turn other Sims into vampires. And I'm thinking that's going to be really good, so I'll probably go for Vampire Creation or Garlic Immunity on the next level. But we'll or both. We'll see how it goes. And I definitely want the Vampire Energy perk all the way up. So then right now we're Occult Disciple, which is, less vampire energy. The next tier up is Occult Master, so basically we don't use much energy up with Occult Master at all. So that's good. But we're not quite there yet. So now we no longer eat. We no longer need to eat. We just thirst. So we have to drink from Sims or eat plasma fruit. Either way, it's perfectly fine. We can do. We can handle it. Now I am going to concentrate on Muir, on vampires with Muir now, and I'm hoping that I was gonna say I'm hoping that by the end of Wednesday night, Muir will have leveled up a couple of times, but unfortunately, we're playing The Sims 1. Or fortunately, we're playing The Sims 1. I'm not quite sure which one which way you want to call it, but in any event, we're playing The Sims 1 on Wednesday, so we do have that. Muir, while you're here, Muir, it's daytime. Muir, inside, please. After you've sold everything, please go inside. This is the problem of being a vampire. We cannot go outside during the day anymore. And me telling him to sell everything is, oh, jeez. Oh, please don't burn to death. Please don't burn to death. Please don't. Vampires are very flammable. Oh, please, please, please. Please, 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 please. Get inside. Just get inside. Oh, and it's Winterfest. Okay. It's Winterfest, so let's grab a Christmas tree. We'll celebrate Winterfest. Let me sell these chairs and everything in here that we don't need. Why do we have hot dogs in our inventory? No freaking idea. I think that's from our camping trip. It's fine. Weird, but fine. Okay, so we've got the tree, and we've got the presents. Hey kiddo, why don't you grab a serving of hot dogs? Where are you going? Oh, you're going through the long way. Okay, it's fine. These hot dogs are gonna go off before these kids get to them. She's there. She's coming. Oh god, she is. Ooh. It's fine. They age up in a few days. They'll be fine. Why are you walking all the way around? You were just in the, you have the, okay, it's fine, it's fine. I'm like, you've you're in the room with the hot dogs, kid. Go grab the hot dogs. Okay, instead of grabbing the hot dogs, go there. Muir, I'm gonna have to ask you to, because these are gonna go off in like 1 minute. Okay, yep, I knew it. So let's make those better again. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Now we can grab a serving. Augie, hello. How are you doing? You alright? Glad as always to see you. Did you have an okay day at work? No more sprinkler issues. There she is. Okay, she's coming. She's coming around. Fantastic. Cletus Harris has passed away. Aw, poor Cletus. It's fine. Okay, let's add a present. Olive, you add a present. Eileen, you add a present. Have everyone add a present, and then we'll all open presents together. It is, you know, Winterfest after all. So let's light the tree with everyone. Oh my gosh, how many? Oh, it's just sorry for your loss. Okay. I'm like, oh my god, how many? Justin Delgado has passed away as well. Oh my gosh. It's like 5 people, 5 Sims have passed away in this game tonight. Augie, you're doing good. You had a rather uneventful shift tonight. You are tired and achy, though. Sorry that you're tired and achy, but I'm glad that it was a fairly uneventful night, at least. Alright, now let's all open presents together. There we are. The butler doesn't get presents. He's just the butler. So how are your steps coming along, Augie? There you go, I slapped myself. Alright, is no one opening presents together? Why are we not opening presents together? No. Alright, fine.
Shalbo Barleen. Chima Cabbage.
Oh, there we go. We are opening presents. Alright. I'm like, what's going on? Okay, so Thorny got a driving to Mars. I have no idea what that is. But... Oh, it's a book! Thorny got a toddler book. Oh, that's sweet. Muir got an Ode to Jazz 6 Ghost Quartet. Olive got a spice rack. Martini got bubbles that she can't use until she ages up, but that's fine. Thanks for the slap, Augie. Augie, you've done 15.3 thousand steps today, so that will account for your tiredness and aching body. Oh my goodness, yeah. That is a lot. Oh, and Eileen got the motion monitor gaming mat. Sweet. Yeah, that will definitely account for the soreness. Wow. That's amazing, though. Alright, let's put some of this stuff away, shall we? Everyone's opened up their presents. We've got the spice rack, which we can put somewhere. Let's put it right there. We've got this gaming mat. I have no idea where to put this. So for now, we're just gonna put it outside. And then this Ode to Jazz painting we will put there in this room because that's an empty wall and it fits perfectly. So there we go. Not gonna sell our Christmas presents because we've got plenty of money. We're fine for money. So everyone gets to keep their presents this time. I mean, she's got bubbles that she can't use yet. But once she ages up, when she has her birthday, on Friday, she'll be able to use her bubbles. And of course, everyone will get Christmas presents as well once Father Winter comes around. However, my friends, we're gonna have to wait on that. Augie, my day has been really good today. I've gotten a lot done. I've done a lot of research for an upcoming YouTube video. I'm going to be doing a video for Sims 4 video, recapping my holiday and talking about everything that we did while we were in Leicester last week. And I'm going to be doing a speed build of one of the buildings that I saw in Leicester, a Victorian era house at a park that we went to. But the neat thing about the house is the architect modeled it after Tudor style. So it's a Tudor style Victorian era house, which is really cool, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about all that once we start. So really looking forward to that. Let me go into the big camera. Augie, am I recording that this weekend? I've already done the game bit of the recording. I need to do the voiceover, so I will probably, if I have time tomorrow, I will probably do the voiceover for that tomorrow. If I don't have time tomorrow, because I also have a video that I need to edit tomorrow as well. So if I don't have time, then I'll probably do it over the weekend. Yeah, either Saturday, probably Saturday, because Sunday I'm so busy on Sunday. I've got so much going on right now. It's just unbelievable. Also, got some news on the house moving front. We are officially putting the house, going to be contacting a realtor to put that house up for sale next month. And we're going to start looking for a new place soon. So fingers crossed that that goes smoothly. Opting, when did Augie sneak in? Augie snuck in like about 5 minutes ago or so. 10 minutes ago? I don't know. I can't tell time, so it's perfectly fine. Augie, you know the feeling, you've got so much to do in the next few weeks as well. Yeah, it just never ends, does it? When you get your to-do list done, it refills itself just by magic. I swear it does. I absolutely swear it does. Opting, you are meandering. I mean, meandering is always a good thing to do. I have no problems with meandering. So, my friends, we are going to end tonight. So before we do, let's find someone to raid. And also, as a reminder, our next stream is Monday night, 8 p.m. UK time with Fortnite Mondays. And then on Wednesday, instead of The Sims 4, we're going to be playing a one-stream Sims 1. And I'll probably do a one-tile challenge with The Sims 1 and see how well that goes. I enjoyed the Enzoy one-tile challenge last night. So really looking forward to trying that out on Wednesday in The Sims 1. I mean, what can go wrong, right? We will see. We will see. Right, let me find someone to raid real quick. Right, let me... Who's on... Ooh! Velvet Bee is online. both on YouTube and over on Twitch. So, shall we go and raid Velvet B? So, for those of you watching on YouTube, let me give you the link to YouTube, and it is a coffee raid. So, when you go into her channel, please say Muir Coffee Raid, so that she knows that you all came from my stream. So I will paste the link in the chat for the YouTube. And if you're watching over on Twitch, of course, it's a regular Twitch raid, so we will be raiding via that. If, there we go. I was gonna say if Twitch shows me Velvet's channel. There we are. All right then, my friends, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Cindy, thank you so much for subscribing over on YouTube. Appreciate it. Everyone else, if you're over on YouTube, please do like the live stream. Every 4 likes on the YouTube streams equals £1 that I give to Cats Protection UK, which is our charity of the year. And I will see you all Monday, 8 p.m. UK time with Fortnite, both on YouTube and Twitch. Until then, though, please take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, stay safe, and have a wonderful rest of your week and a fantastic weekend. Bye!
Hoping up to totally